Hi everyone. Good morning. Let me know how you are doing and where you're joining from this morning. How is the energies this full moon? Mm. Joining you guys with my cacao. Are you guys sleeping well or feeling the intensity of the full moon? Mm. So for those who are new, my name is Srimanju. I'm based here in Seattle and joining you guys with this beautiful full moon energy and the summer solstice today. So the format of these calls generally are I'll be giving in a little update, download of what the Akashic guides were speaking about, what's coming up, and how to be prepared. And then we'll go into receiving Reiki energy through remotely and setting your intentions. And at the very end, I've been drawn to pick a card for the group Archangel Michael's from Archangel Michael's deck. Let's see what comes up. So that will be kind of the structure for today. So for those just joining in, let me know where you are joining in from and what your intentions are for this full moon and how have you been feeling? How is the weather in your heart? It's so important to acknowledge, identify how we feel around these full moon and new moon frequencies. Say, I have been feeling extremes of awareness of the polarities, like, feeling a moment like all good, happy, rejoicing, celebrating, and the other moment confused, not sure which path to lead on to. And also in that silence is a subtleness of like questioning comes in, like, glad haven't witnessed the sleepless nights this time yet. But it's interesting because it's not the thing about the full moon, but it's about us. We are surrendering into these moments of milestones in our lives to check in with these activations, or the triggers are our check in to connect, like, how am I feeling, what do I need to do, how do I grow from here. If these moments of observations are not coming in, we don't even know how we are growing, right? Are we even like leading on the right side, like observing it well, or are we kind of in a victim mode as well? Yeah. So observation is what comes up like every 15 days with the full moon or the new moon, wherever you feel more drawn towards. Sometimes, like, full moon is a bliss, like nothing you do notice cracking up. But the other full moons, you might notice, oh my God, my world is falling apart. Like, does anyone observe that or notice that? Let me know in the comments. And let me know where you're joining from. as well. So we get into that knowingness of feeling, and the guides have always been saying, and we know that as well. We are here on this beautiful Mother Earth in this body to experience everything that's been created. We feel happy the next moment. We are also, when we are happy, we are afraid that we'll be unhappy. And that extreme is unhappiness, right? So we are observing this pattern of it. But also, what are we doing when we are really happy and successful and achieved what we want rather than enjoying that? There is another frequency of energy that just comes through and says, no, you don't need to be. You can't enjoy. You can't be happy. You can't be observing life from that point. Like, you don't deserve this. The inner mind goes in a chatter, right? But with this beautiful week, with the summer solstice as well, where it's all about the equal energies, like, equal day to equal night, and this light beaming through. It's an official kickstart of light entering, especially where we are. Like, if you're on northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere, it all depends. Like, are you celebrating the winter welcoming or the summer welcoming? But here we are welcoming this beautiful light, saying, I want to be here doing something meaningful, soul purpose, activating myself, and joining in from that love place, like, remembering what we are here for. What was the original signed contract? I do Akashic Records as well. And most common question that I do hear from my clients is, why am I here? What is my purpose? Majority of the time, when the answer comes through the guides, they know that, but it's a validation. We get into like, oh, I needed to hear that only I knew, or I didn't think that is possible for someone else to validate. And that becomes a reality, isn't it? Constantly, we are seeking for validations rather than trusting ourselves, because nobody has taught us how to trust. And we are learning in our 20s and 40s that here we are trusting. Just wanted to check in, guys. My signal says okay here. Are you able to hear me? Can anyone confirm there is no lag time or anything? Okay, cool. Thanks, Steph. Great. Because I was like, okay, and no comment at all. Like, just was wondering about it. Thank you for the confirmation. And do you guys resonate with it? How are you feeling around this week? Like, observe that. Journaling is a beautiful way to experience our observations. For me, it's all about, like, at least I'm learning now. It took a long while. Like, I started into my spiritual awakening only when I was 28. And before that, I've been doing yoga since I was 14, but never took on that, the spiritual side of it to be too serious. I went to yoga at 14 onwards, just to get some balance, but never understood the principles and the concept until I was really prepared. But the dotted lines were supposed to be there planted for me. And since then onwards, like, I do notice it's like an ocean. And the more we are experiencing it, to swim in the ocean, and there is so much more to learn, right? And that's the beauty about, like, where you are, what it is. One thing is to allow that discomfort to be acknowledged. The more we push it away, it's going to be manifested in a bigger way to show up. Like, when we surrender, it's going to be a smooth ride. All right, okay, I do understand this loss, or like some situation that's a hardship. Like, I'm feeling this emotion that I didn't even realize I had it. And now moving through it becomes much easier rather than why me. I've been there. I asked myself, why me? For many months, there was no answer. But now I know, without those dark night of the soul situations, and being here couldn't have been possible, right? You feel the story, and you rewrite the story into a new glimpse. Has that ever happened to you guys? That you really started seeing it differently? I'm feeling positive right now with those full moon. The last one, there was a lot of emotional. I feel more of light energy. I'm in London, UK, so welcoming summer. Yay, that's amazing, Ruth. Yeah, the last full moon was intense. And then the new moon in early June was intense too. Yeah, this is a bit like, okay, observation is what's coming up. And with that observation is the discomforts as well. Like, the more, say, something that I observed with my pain body, with my arthritis in the past was since I was diagnosed with arthritis in my 28, and when I did Camino from in 2017, that was like 7 years into arthritis. When I look back into that part of the life, I realized like, even with arthritis, I could do it. Would I be not grateful for this situation to arise? So I have done something that I would not have done otherwise. Camino is a pilgrim walk in Europe, in case anyone doesn't know that. I did the last 100 kilometers, would not have been possible. Like, so there is always that story where it's kind of uncomfort also leads you to the most blessed situation in our lives as well. Like, seeing the ripple effect, like, there is this beautiful way we can also describe our life is through the timelines. Like, whatever the memories come in as a discomfort, go back into that year, make a note of that memory, but also see because of it, what have you learned right now? Now we are acknowledging and we are taking that burden and the discomfort of it, and we are giving the freedom to our body. Like our emotions are stored in our physical body, and now you are giving the freedom. So your body is thriving to move forward easily. And take in more of new situations that are coming up as well. Yeah, you're unloading and you're ready for the next load to come in. And it could be whatever the situation is, we are defining that situation to be a good one or a bad one, depending on where we are, right? I've seen a person who has like, lost a job or a family member. They have different way of perspective, like, whereas someone else would have a different way of looking at it. It all depends on the tools we have, observations we make it as well. Yeah. So that is where this energy of this full moon and the solstice is about coming into the neutrality and observing. Yeah. So with that is we'll get into receiving Reiki. Reiki is my absolutely first love. That is what has changed my life since it has come into my life at 28. In those turbulences, nothing else worked. But this energy of a simple receiving the life force into the body helped to release those, untangle those emotions that was whirlpool, like, and get in more light, receive in more of a clarity, and release anything that was not serving. Many times we know what is not serving, many times we don't know what is not serving, and we are holding on to like a situation that happened 30 years ago, a situation happened like 5 days ago. Like, there are many small things that we hold on to, or memories of a discomfort we hold on to that is not serving. So with this beautiful life force energy, we can give the permission, release, and feel into the lightness. Yeah. So we'll ask you to set an intention. Intention is where the energy flows. Like, if you want, like, put it on to like, hey, my intention would be on my physical body. Right now, I'm having a headache, like, or I'm working on this project. I want more clarity. Or like, as a mom, the schools are finishing up early next week. Like, I want more clarity on how I'm going to survive through next 2 months. Like, having the sanity as well. Like, yeah. So having that not overwhelmed, say, for example, to be in the flow state here. So set your intentions, and you can most welcome to put it in the comments as well. So your intention might help someone else to think in that way as well. Oh, I like that. Like, let me take it in. Yeah. Because intentions are so powerful, especially in the circles. I always ask them to say it out. Has been heard, it's been like reciprocated. You're hearing your own words out, it multiplies into a beautiful frequency of energy. Yeah. Sometimes when it's not noted down, we do forget what your intentions are too. So here is an invitation and a welcome to make a note of those intentions. And let me know if this all makes sense to you. Any comments, any parts that are coming up for you? How are you doing? And the other thing I do notice as well is it's been happening from last couple of weeks as well is the social media, right? Like, I still love like a couple of years ago going onto the Instagram because it was not having so much of modifications. You picked up what you wanted to see, but now it's all about the algorithms are being made for you. So you don't get what you want to see. So I'm out of it, like not as much, but YouTube, like but also watch out the moment you are doing a content, listening, connecting to, how are you feeling before and after? Like it could be right now, this live video as well, or anything else as well. Like, anything that's feeling us depleted energetically, we need to think about it. Is that really needed for me? Like, or is that a kind of a questioning on where I need to put my energy as well? So that really helps us to get in and out of the things as well. With the meaning, we are able to do things here. So healing energy for healthy body and mind. Hi, Banka. Sandy, going through some hard times with my teen daughter again was better, but things have taken a turn these past few weeks. I need more positive energy for her and my aching mama heart. Oh, I feel you. Definitely, that's a good intention, putting it out here. Having two teenage daughters, yes, it's quite a roller coaster sometimes. Like, we laugh at like, okay, three women in the house, walking on eggshells sometimes. Like, let's be honest and see how we can support each other. All right, okay, so let's get into the meditative space. Try to be undisturbed for the next 20 minutes or so. Put in your intentions for your highest good to receive the energy. If it's your first time, anyone first timers for Reiki energy, let me know. No first timers. You may notice some tingle sensations, pins and needles, tummy grumbling, what else on twitches as well, slight headaches, like it's all about the energy is moving through your system, is what you feel about it. You recognize it in this moment of silence. Watch your breath while you're receiving the energy. Stay in the focus of your breath. Like anytime your mind is wandering, come back into your breath, and that will help you to receive for your highest good. Yeah. And do give me the permission by saying yes in the comments, so I can send you the healing for your highest good. Yeah, hi Kelly. Let's get in. Let me know if you can hear the music. Is it too loud or is it okay? Thank you, Kathy. Perfect. Let's get into this energy. Take into the space, closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing all the way to your belly, feeling the energy move through, and slowly, gently breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Loosening up your shoulders, loosening up your legs, your jaw muscles, and noticing your tongue loose. If you haven't closed your eyes, softening your gaze or closing your eyes to go inwards and breathing in. Bringing in the relaxation and the peace, and breathing out. Releasing anything that's not serving at this moment of time. Setting your intentions for this energy to flow within you for your highest and greatest good. Calling in the guides, your ancestors, your loved ones to be present. Archangel Michael to gently wrap you around the beautiful blue light protecting and shielding. Only the light frequency to flow through. Calling in the Reiki energy to flow through this beautiful portal for your highest good into your crown center. Feel the energy around your crown, the top of your head, swirling, moving, releasing anything that's not serving at this moment of time. You may notice the purple color or gain insight onto the blueprint of your life with your intentions, the reasons that has brought you here tonight. With your awareness and your breath, Bringing the energy down into your third eye, between your eyebrows. Feel the spiraling, clearing of the energies, which allows you to receive your gifts, open up your intuition, your clear senses. Let your higher self, higher mind communicate, give inspirations through your third eye. Notice your face relaxing and gently bringing this energy awareness into your throat, your neck muscles, opening up your throat, drawing in the energy, giving you the permission to speak your emotions, your desires, being honest with yourself. Feel the clearance coming through as you're receiving. Giving the permission to release any unspoken words energetically, curating the loving words for yourself, bringing the peace and harmony within yourself. Simply bringing the awareness into your heart, opening, expanding, receiving the energy into your heart center to feel the love, compassion, empathy for yourself. Imagine hugging yourself, nourishing, caring, breathing, opening your lungs, expanding, forgiving. Breathe. Feel the energies in your heart center, expanding and welcoming the self love and nurture. And gently dropping that energy awareness into your belly, solar plexus chakra, connecting into your inner child, the light within you, releasing anything that's not serving to welcome the new beginnings, the excitement, the playfulness, the joy within you, to amplify these beautiful energies to co create with the universe of what your desires are. And easing into your belly, opening up the communications with your higher mind, allowing the acceptance to come through. You're drawing the energy down to your sacral chakra, the lower belly, opening, expanding, releasing anything that's not serving for your highest good, giving back to Mother Earth, allowing the connection to your creativeness, to your womb center, expressions of your desires, the movement. Feel into this beautiful space. Releasing anything that's not serving. Breathing deep. Clearing up anything that's not for your highest good. Handing over to Mother Earth. Bringing your awareness into the root chakra, the base of your spine, where you have the conditions, the belief systems, the limitations, clearing up anything that's not serving on your intentions along your path, bringing this beautiful Reiki energy into your root chakra to see and honor your own strengths. And please observe the beautiful, soft, gentle energy flowing through your seven chakras, easing into your body and gently moving through your shoulders, releasing any tension, tightness through your elbows, your fingertips, through your spine, hips, your thighs, your knees, lower legs, ankles, your toes. From head to toes, feel the alignment of this beautiful Reiki energy flowing through. Clearing up anything that's not needed at this moment of time. Once again, reiterating your intentions for this beautiful full moon, asking the energy of the Luna to speak, share a wisdom, or give you a gift, or reminding on your intuition. Feel into receiving the guidance. Gently becoming aware of your body, the presence, thanking Reiki energy and the full moon for guiding, clearing, and holding the space. And gently coming back to the awareness onto your heart center, placing your palms or visualizing placing your palms on your heart center. Sending love, sending this beautiful compassion energy to your loved ones who may need this extra bounce of energy for their highest good at this moment of time. Or anyone that you know in the world, to the world peace, send this beautiful radiating energy. And slowly coming back to the awareness of the room, the space that you're in, thanking Reiki energy, Archangel Michael, for protecting and shielding you in this transmission. Taking a nice deep breath, wiggling your toes, your hips, your fingers. Slowly, gently, when you're ready, opening your eyes and taking a little stretch. Look into the space that you're in, the sky. Watch out for the colors that you observe in this room, how you feel. Breathe. . Gently coming. You know, you are feeling. If you noticed anything, any twitches, any movements, let me know in the comments. And have some water as you're coming back, which helps you in grounding. Keep pressing. Thing. Thank you, Swapna. If you got a journal, if you got some insights in through this release, or a communication from the full moon, or your higher self, make a note of it. Generally, we do think that, oh, I'll remember it, but we do forget. And the beautiful way to prolong into this healing, the frequency is to charge up your water with the sun or the full moon later. Of course, different containers, and drink that water because it's refueling you, remembering you. The charged up water is connecting into your own body and infusing you with the beauty, the light within you that we have forgotten. So that helps as well. Yeah. How many of you are back? How are you feeling? This is where I lose gently to the soft, subtle state. Here, I'm drawn to picking up the Archangel Michael's cards. So let's see what comes up. If you're enjoying this and you're new to me, give a follow. So you will get a notification when the new slides go on or when I create the new events. Hoping. I haven't done any meditations recorded in a long time. Hoping this summer I'll get some time or create the time to do this. And also, if you're drawn for an energy exchange, you can make a donation, as that little donations do help for someone who wants to attend one of the circles or my workshops and not able to afford. So will be shared with that. Yeah. Because more is needed, and definitely that helps everyone as well. Yeah, so every little matters, and I'm deeply grateful for your donations always, and for Insight Hammer as well to give us this beautiful platform to be connected for free, right? Which is amazing. And other way you can support my work is share with your family, friends, your tribe, if you're resonating with it, or leaving a comment on one of the meditations or a podcast that I have up on Insight of Member. I also do one-to-one sessions for Reiki, Akashic Records, and workshops as well. So do check out my bio. And yeah, we'll see where we connect. And if you have any questions, do message me. Happy to answer anything offline as well. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Kathy, for your donation. Very appreciated. Thank you, Deb. So let's see what Archangel Michael wants to share with us. If you have been following me, you know how much I love angels and connect with it. Actually, I'm developing a program, so I'll be launching, working with archangels soon. So, Archangel Michael, write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean inside blessing and healing. That's so beautiful card. It's all the purple because I was being drawn to putting up a violet flame meditation. So this confirms, but also I have witnessed, like, it's interesting. This card speaks about the creativity and the wisdom, which is the sacral chakra. And I was drawn to doing a big clearing on the sacral chakra when I was sending the distance healing. I don't know who needed to receive it, but it's all in good. Because that's one of the major portals, like, especially women, like, or even men as well, like, because we do have our womb tied up. all the traumas we went through, we haven't been spoken. It could be a mother wound that you have witnessed, like, or a wound from your child as well. Yeah, that we are holding up tightly is the moment to release, so that is more important to connect as we write our feelings. You can scrape the paper, you can shred the paper or type up, don't say the document, but it's important to release whatever you have been feeling, because it's important to acknowledge what you're feeling, not to justify anyone, but to feel into what you have noticed is the most important thing. Yeah. So with that comes in, recognizing and coming back into yourself. So I hope that card is resonating with you guys. And yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Lighter, clear-headed, or how is it? Any other observations came in, twitches, or even right now? Is it a headache? Do you feel? Sometimes our body tells us so much wisdom, clearance, and yeah, so much more of information through our body. The light codes get activated when we are receiving the healing, and it just brings us into clarity. New ideas are coming up as we clear the old ones, which is amazing. Definitely lighter, clear, calm, lighter, feeling better, calmer, happier. So, yeah. Mhm. We got this, Kathy, for the summer vacation with the kids. It's like I look so much forward to like summer ending, school, and not summer ending, the school ending. But then I feel like as well, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? 2 months of not having a schedule, not having a rhythm, and creating a new one, which is like more chaos, the settlement. And by the time you get adjusted to it, the kids are back to school. Anyone feel that? Yeah, it's so weird. And then September comes in more of a balance and upgrades as well. But everything is that feeling, connection, as said in the very start, the polarity of witnessing. Yeah, that's so important. Feeling into the frequencies, observing, not being stuck with one thing that this is it. There is no moment of time that we were always in one flow, feeling good, feeling happier is good to witness, but it's not about being there for a long time. Yeah. Mhm. Interesting. Has anyone watched Inside Out, the second version yet? It's those emotions, right? I haven't watched the second one yet, but it is about just recognizing these. And kids show up so often by tantrums, crying, asking what they want. Whereas we did that and we stopped it and we went into like, it's okay, it's me. Never allowed us to express, right? Just bizarre. And now we are trying to learn back everything that we stopped to bring back into a flow. Mm. I definitely feel more lighter. I do have a women's circle later on, so I'm excited about it, holding this space, drinking more cacao, of course. Yeah, to see what comes up as well. Mm. So make sure you journal. Journaling is important. For yourself, that's the most important thing. Not for anyone else. And anyone feeling like, no, you're still in that state of infusion of the Reiki, allow yourself, charge yourself. If you can have a short nap, do watch your dreams as well. Dreams amplify into beautiful revelations when you are clearing up the space as well. Dance, move your hips, walk in the garden, bare feet, like these will help as well. I was planning to schedule in a couple of talks about like raising your frequencies and protection techniques on Insight Timer. So I'll be doing that. They're also on my podcast, but these are great tools, that we can work and amplify what it's already been built as well. Yeah. Hmm. Any thoughts? So, in meantime, until we see you again, take care. Lots of love. I do have a couple of events already set up for next week. Do click attend so you get a notification when they go live, and we'll see you then. And of course, for the summer, one of the things is I'll be having lesser of the Insight Timer setups. But definitely we'll keep the consistency of the full moon and the new moon going on. And I will see you soon. If you join later and you want to catch a replay, it's on my YouTube. The link is in the bio as well. It's Srimanju Katragadda, my YouTube profile. There are around 500 videos, meditations, most of them are, and check in which one you're resonating and listen to them. So thank you so much for this wonderful morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Have a lovely light day. Enjoy this full moon and this solstice. Do some rituals. I do have a blog as well. What you can do, how to pay gratitude to the solstice, and how to welcome yourself and be there. So here we are. Thank you so much. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste.